Hello dear friends, I'm Bhavna. Welcome to all of you on my channel Pranbh Groups. In the last video, we discussed about the share and review a spreadsheet. If you didn't watch that video, click the I button on the top right corner. Otherwise, continue this video. In this video, we will discuss about the topic create and use macros in a spreadsheet. If you didn't subscribe this channel, please do it now and also hit the like button. Let's start. First topic, introduction. A macro is a saved sequence of command or keystroke that are stored for later use. An example of a simple macro is one type of address. They are useful for that situation where similar actions are to be performed repeatedly for new set of data every time. It is a group of instructions that a program performs by using a single command. When we create a macro, we are recording even mouse click and a keystroke also. The OpenOffice.org macro language is very flexible, allow automation of both simple or complex tasks. Second one topic, creating macro using the macro recorder. Recorder means the feature that record your action and then perform them as it is. Macro are saved with a particular name, and whenever we need to perform the action, we can do it by running a saved macro. Let's do the practical and see how to create a macro using the macro recorder. So firstly, open a spreadsheet and enter the data on which you have to apply a macro. So here, 3 sheet, first sheet Rahul Sharma mark list, and on a second sheet Zaid mark list, and third Karan Singh mark sheet. So click the first sheet. This is the sheet of Rahul Sharma class 10B student. Then we want to find the total term 1 and term 2. Select your cell. So click the tools menu and then click the macros and then record macro. It will start recording of actions in macro and display a dialog box with stop recording button. Perform the actions. Firstly, select the cell and then type the formula equals to, select the cell B4 plus B5 plus B6 plus B7 plus B8 plus B9, total 6 subjects. Press enter key, got the result 113, and same formula apply in a cell C11 equals to, select the reference C4 plus C5 plus C6 plus C7 plus C8 plus C9 and then press enter key, got the result 106. After performing the action, click the stop recording button and this window will be appear. This is a OpenOffice basic macro window. Click the plus sign and then create a new library. Type the library name. Here I am typing test and then click OK, and library created, and also create a first module. Select the module and type the macro name So here I'm typing total and then click a save button. So macro created. Next one topic, executing a macro. Macro create once and then run many times. Follow these steps. Let's do the practical and see how to run a macro. So in a previous practical we created a macro total. So click the second one sheet and then apply a same macro. Click the tools menu and then click a macro and then click a run macro, and this window will be appear. Select the library that contains the macro you want. Click the plus sign and then select the library. Click the plus sign, select the module and then select the macro total and then click run button. It's done. First term total 99 and second term total 100. And same macro I want to apply a third one sheet. So firstly select the cell and then apply a same action. Firstly click a tools menu and then click a macro and then click a run macro and then select first one file. Click the plus sign and then select the library. Click the plus sign, select the module and then select the macro and then click a run button. It's done. First term total 98 and second term total 97. So this is the first one sheet. We create a macro, and second and third one sheet we apply a macro. Next one topic, create a macro to behave like a function. What is function? It is basically a subroutine which returns a value. It is used at the right side of the variable declaration. Example, sum, average, min, max, etc. And what is subroutine? It is used to handle a certain task within a program. They are used to split a task into an individual procedure. Using a macro as a function, follow these steps for using the macro as a function. Let's do the practical. So here I want to type a school code on every mark sheet of the students. So let's create a function. So firstly select the cell and then click a tools menu and then click the macro and then click the organize macro. Click the first one option, OpenOffice basic, and this window will be appear. This is a OpenOffice basic macro window. Select your module and macro and then click a added button. And this window will be appear. This is the source code of the macro. Scroll down the window and then type the macro that you created as a function. Click in an empty space and type the code containing function name. So click here and then type function and then function name. Function name is school code, school underscore code, and parenthesis bracket open or close, and then press enter key and then type a function name school underscore code and type the value equals to in inverted commas school code 2121 inverted commas close, and press the enter key, and end function, end function, only 3-line code, and then save this code. Click the file menu and then click a save all. It's saved, and then close this window, and function is created. Now type the macro that you created as a function in an empty cell. Select a cell and then type equals to, and function name is school underscore code, parenthesis bracket open or close, press the enter key. It's done. The school code is 2121, and apply a same function on a second one sheet. Equals to, function name is a school code, bracket open or close, and then press enter key. It's done. Apply a same function on a third one sheet. So using a function, the value that you saved in a function will be displayed. Next one topic, passing argument to a macro. What is argument? The value that a function used to perform calculation are called argument. And in a simple word, the value passed to a macro are called the argument. Using macro with argument passed. Follow these steps. For using macro with argument, let's do the practical and see how to do it. So here I want to find out the percentage first term and second term. So click the tools menu and then click a macro, and then organize macro, and then open Office Basic. This window will be appear, and then select the module and click on added button, and my macro code window will be appear, and scroll down, go to the empty space, and then type here function, and then function name %, and open a bracket, and optional, and value is X, and bracket close, press enter key, and then type a function name % equals to, and then type the formula of a percentage, X into 100 divided by 120, and then bracket close, and then press enter key, and end function. This is the code for passing argument to a macro, and then save this code. Click a file menu and then click on save all, and close this window, and then use this function %, type equal sign, and then type a %, bracket open, and type the reference of the first term total B11, bracket close, press enter key, got the percentage, and same function I apply a second term equals to, type the %, and then bracket open, and then type the cell reference of second term total C11, bracket close, and then press enter key. It's done. This is a method for passing argument to a macro and using macro with argument. Function is not a case sensitive. You can type in a small letters or a capital letters. Next one topic, Passing the argument area's value. Argument passed to a macro from calc are always value. It is not possible to know what cells, if any, are used. For example, equals to %B11. B11 is the cell reference, passes the value of the cell B11, and % function has no way to knowing that cell B11 was used. There are two methods for passing the argument. First one by value and second one by reference. Let's do the practical and see how to passing argument. So open a spreadsheet. Here I already find the percentage with the help of function and passing the argument in the form of reference. Open the second sheet. I want to find the percentage. Select the cell and type the function equals to %, bracket open, and value of first term total marks 99. Type the 99 and then bracket close, press enter key. Percentage got it, 82.5. Select a second one cell C13 and type the function here equals to % and open bracket. Type the reference of the second term total C11. So here we use a reference value. Press the enter key and got the result 83.3. This percentage I am using a % function and argument in the form of value 99 and second term percentage function is % same but argument in the form of reference C11. So these are two methods for passing the argument. Next one topic, writing macros that act like a built-in function. Although calc finds and calls macro as normal function, they do not really behave as a built-in function, means predefined function like sum, average, min, max. For example, macros do not appear in a function list. It is possible to write functions that behave as a regular functions by writing in add in. This is an advanced topic that is not covered here. This is a link. Follow this link for more information related to this topic. Next one topic, accessing cells directly. You can access the OpenOffice.org internal objects directly to manipulate a calc document. For example, the macro is listing 7 adds the value in cell A2 from every sheet in the current document. Type this code for accessing cells directly. Last one topic, sorting. Sorting means arranging the data in the form of ascending or descending order. But here we using a macro for the sorting. Let's do the practical and see how to do it. So firstly open a spreadsheet. I already enter some data, class 10th A student's name and class 10th B student's name. I want to arrange both sheet. So firstly create a macro. Firstly click on a tools menu and then click a macro and then click a record macro and macro recording started. Selecting the range B2 to B7 and then click a data menu and then click a sort and this masses will display. Click a current selection and this window will be appear. Here you can select ascending or descending order. I'm selecting ascending and then click a OK button. Your data will be sorted. And then stop recording. And then select the module and change the macro name. So here I type short. And then click save button, and then click next sheet, means class 10b data, and then select the range, and here we can use a macro. So click tools and then click macro and then run macro, and then select file name, mark sheet, and then library. Select the module and then select the macro and then click on run button, and again this message will be conveyed by the calc. The cell next to the current selection, means cell range is B2 to B7. So click current selection. So it's done. Data will be sorted in the form of ascending order, means A to Z. So that's all for today, my dear students. In this video you learn using the macro recorder, creating a simple macro, using a macro as a function, how to passing argument to a macro and passing the argument area's value, and macros to work like built-in function, assessing cells directly and sorting the columns using macro. In the next video we will start a third unit, database management system. If this video is helpful for you, then hit the like button, and if you didn't subscribe this channel, please do it now, and also press the bell icon for the future update. Share this video to your friends and family members so that my video can reach more students. Thanks for watching everyone. Bye bye.